Hello there everybody, this is Alex from Hardcore Guides bringing you my guide for Splatterhouse on Brutal Mode, and today we're doing Phase 5, which is entitled The Corpse That Wouldn't Die. And I just want to go ahead and talk about something real quick. This first part's just one of those arena things where you have to build up enough blood and then you can poke out the eye and... Well, you guys know how it goes. Anyway, I just want to make mention of something. I had to go in today and I had an appointment to get my wisdom teeth pulled out, so you're not going to be able to see very much content. Well, then again, you guys only get like 2 episodes a week anyway, so you know nobody's really getting pissed off at that. Well, I had to get my wisdom teeth pulled. I had 3, and I had to get them all pulled at the same time. And God, it like after just getting them pulled sucks. You know, it was just a process of pain and just utter misery right now, but I'm fine right now in this very moment. But I just want to make mention that I probably will take a break from talking like every few seconds or so, just so I can kind of catch my breath a little bit. That way I can kind of not break something that should be not broken. Because basically what they did was they sewed up, like after they took out the tooth, all 3 I should say, they sewed up my mouth, and if you guys ever had your wisdom teeth pulled out, you'd probably be able to relate to what I'm talking about, but it's not exactly entirely difficult to talk right now. It's just I can't really move my mouth as much. Oh yeah, we also have our Los Muertos mask, or Day of the Dead. I mean, Dia de los Muertos. Day of the Dead. God, I can't even speak today. But I bought all the masks. I don't know if I told you guys that or not yet, but I did buy all the masks. They were like $1 each, so I bought them all. And right now, we're going through this area with a chainsaw. I actually didn't have to edit this chapter very much. The next chapter coming up I did. This one not so much, due to the fact that the only thing I had to really cut out was the beginning cutscene and the final cutscene. So, no biggie. Definitely keep the chainsaw with you. Hopefully it won't break by that time. If we're doing like a no upgrade run, that's a different story, but not right now. These are a new type of enemy. They're not indestructible zombies, but what they are is you can't punch them with your normal fists. You can't hit them with your body. You can't even touch them with your normal body, as you will probably get to see later on in the future episodes that if you get hit, you take damage from it and they back you off. And it's a pain in the ass, and when they grab you and throw you on the ground, they'll stomp on you like any other normal enemies would do, or any other normal zombies do. But when you get back up, you get hurt because you're touching them. So you can't touch them with flesh. You have to use sharp objects or, you know, sticks or whatever that can... Weapons, and you just have to use weapons. But there actually is a way kind of around it. Oh, I went to go change the dialogue. I did this, oh god, last week? Yeah, I think it was last week I recorded this. But anyway, there is a way sort of around it to where you can hit them. I will probably show that off later, maybe. But if I don't show it off, that move right there, where you do that shockwave ability, that's a pretty good way to kind of hit those assholes. So, I'm talking about the zombies with the hardened flesh. I don't know what to call them. I think it's kind of like a crystallized flesh, to where you can't touch it. It's just that painful. So we took out the boars. I used a chainsaw on them. Chainsaw's pretty good. The best way to use chainsaw on them is just hold down the R1 button. So we have this new ability where we grab an enemy, we throw them. We have this new combo with the splatter slash, and it looks like we have a jumping splatter slash ability. We get yes, we get that one. Okay, so we have a jumping, and we can jump and press L1 square in air. And later on, we're going to get the Splatter Smash, which I have now, because you get that from Chapter 6. I think it's every 2 chapters, I think you get like a new ability. Until you run out of abilities to get, which I think Chapter 6 should be the final chapter where we get a certain amount of abilities. And Chapter 6, so many things went wrong in that chapter. Not because of the chapter itself. I didn't die that much. I did die a few times. But recording it, man, it was El Gato was just being a turd that day for some reason. But anyway, I want to go ahead and talk about a few other things. I went into GameStop yesterday, which was Friday, or not Friday, Thursday. After work, I took my friend with me, and my brother. So I went in there and I went and pre-ordered Transformers Devastation. That's something that I definitely wanted to get my hands on. And I found Enslaved, Odyssey to the West, for $2. Well, $3 for tax. I'm like, damn, I'm getting this. And so, like, I played Enslaved a long time ago. My cousin remembers me having it. Nobody else, my brother didn't remember me. I asked him. I asked both my friend and my brother if they remembered me having it. They're like, nope. I'm like, what? How do you guys not remember me playing this game? I played it quite a bit, you know. And so I jumped back on it and I started playing hard mode again, which I would love to do a guide for that on this channel, because actually it has some difficult sections to it, and I just feel like it's another one of those games that I could definitely do. Oh man, another thing is, when I got out of the dentist office, obviously I was numb as hell. They had some gauze in my mouth and what have you. Blood was just everywhere, and I had to keep swallowing my blood and what have you, because it was just, you can't spit it out apparently. You have to swallow it or something like that, they said. And so I've been basically kind of, I'm going to use the word belching because I just don't like the word burping. It's disgusting to me. You know, I keep having like this intestinal gas coming back. Not intestinal, but you know, it comes back up in a form of a belch. Gas does, obviously. We all do it. I can't stray away from that idea. I don't want to gross anybody out, but it comes back up to where I can taste the blood. And to be fairly honest, it doesn't taste that bad when it comes back up. I don't leave a very... It's like my blood is metallic. I have, I think, what blood type am I? AB or something like that? There's certain types of blood types, and they each taste differently. And you guys are probably like, God, Alex, you're fucked up. Well, I play Splatterhouse. Of course I'm fucked up. No. My blood tastes metallic. Most people's blood does taste metallic. And you know, this certain like taste that I left in my mouth is not really metallic. I didn't even taste it. I was so damn numb. And everything's good now. The numbness has gone away. Most of the pain has finally gone away because I was taking pills and what have you. So that's all good. The rest of it's probably just gonna be like swelling up. Another thing is, there is a fall festival going on down here where I live, and it's going on today and tomorrow. And I'm going up there tomorrow because I obviously had an appointment today, so I couldn't go up there today. I could have, I just didn't feel like going up there, because the thing is, I couldn't eat or drink anything past 7 o'clock. So if I went up there, I would have been pretty much tempted to eat or drink something. And I actually woke up at 6 o'clock this morning, and I ate like a cereal bar, and that's it. And then after that, I didn't eat all day until I got out of the dentist office, which wasn't even a dentist I even go to. You know, my actual dentist sent me to some other place. I had my parents take me because, well, you can't drive when you're numb, because you could possibly be loopy or whatever. And I wasn't really loopy, actually. Some people say like you get loopy and stuff. I wasn't loopy. I've been numbed up so many times that I've had feelings in the past, and you know, it was never really a big deal to me. By the way, this chapter is nothing big. It's not really that biggie of a chapter, right? I only gotta tell you or explain very much what's going on. You guys can figure it out for yourselves, what's going on screen. So, my subscribers are smart enough to understand the allocation of what the hell's going on. That's probably I'm probably using the wrong word for that. You guys understand what's going on. You understand how to learn from watching, I'm pretty sure. Not everybody's a visual learner though either, so. But in this case, these videos are meant for visual learners in a sense. And I try to explain things as best as I can, but when you play Splatterhouse, you'll understand it yourself pretty quick. You'll get an idea of what's going on. I don't even have to really technically do a guide for Splatterhouse. It's just I feel like doing it just to get out of the way. Well, it's a game I like. I really like the game. You know, I'm sure there's somebody out there who probably has a hard time playing, but not everybody. Anyway, I was also, this is actually just a little boss rush, a mini boss rush. You fight a couple of boars and you fight territories, and that's about it. I think you fight some those little spiky goon idiots. I think so. And another thing I want to talk about real quick was I recently started playing. Well, I've been playing Metal Gear Rising for a long time now, for a few months worth now. Almost half a year. I don't even know. I don't remember when I bought it. I got rid of a couple of my Lego games I owned, and I bought both Dead Space 2 and Metal Gear Rising. And I've just been playing Rising for a while. I've been talking about it to you guys for a lot, and I said I wasn't going to do an S-rank guide, which I said I may or may not do it, of course. I think I did. But I wouldn't really expect it anytime soon. Or Vengeance Mode, yes. That you can expect coming, because I really love that fucking game. I love the hell out of that game. It's an amazing game. Even though it's short in terms of story, it's great in terms of content. It's long. It has so much content to offer. And it's just a fantastic game, and I love it. And about, I actually started doing S-Rank on my own. And of course, I've been watching Big Benedict. You know, I talked about him in like almost all my videos. But, you know, I like the guy. He's not the only person I watch that plays games on hard. He's just the main guy I watch that plays games on hard. You know what I'm saying? Where I feel like he teaches me better than somebody else that I watch. Like, I watched the Seraphim 17. He's a good guy. You can go check him out. And it's like the Seraphim, like Seraphim 17. He's a really cool guy. I don't know him in real life or anything like that. I just watch his videos. And I think he's got some pretty good content.
Now we're cooking.
He definitely has some pretty... Yeah, he's got some good stuff on his channel. But I just feel like I can't learn very much when I watch him, I guess. But then again, I don't really watch games that I play. That I don't watch any of the guides that he's done for games I play. I just watch Vic for stuff like that. I just like watching him just for entertainment purposes. And you know, for Vic, I kind of like both. Sometimes it's hard because of his pickiness, but towards games. This little area is just a little puzzle thing. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I figured I might as well just do it just to have it get out of the way. Because you actually get some bookworms, and you know, bookworms gives you some blood, so the best thing to do in this section is to take the hatchet and cut off their heads. Just to get these guys to run towards you, and then you want to cut off their heads. That way, you want to get one person at a time, because eventually they'll stop spawning. Of course, you know, they run out of numbers eventually, but not too many. They give you plenty enough to where you can get this whole thing done with, but even then, still, you know. But anyway, I actually got 2 missions on Revengeance Mode S-ranked. I had the first 2 done, so I got 6 more to go. And you know, I'm having a blast, of course. Most of the fights in that game are ranked, which is kind of weird considering the fact that I thought that maybe everything would be ranked, but not really. So we get pretty close to the end of this. Like I said, we got those bookworms over there. Just gonna go ahead and go berserk. Just take these guys out that way. Yeah, you can cut them up and, you know, take off their heads that way and put them on the deal, but there will be a boss fight coming up pretty soon. Not really that much of a hard boss. It's not really even technically a boss. It's just what I consider, I guess, another one of those sub-boss things. Because we're gonna be dealing with it more often than you think. So it's not a one-time boss. Usually, like all the odd chapters have like these mini bosses they show off. That's almost true because Chapter 1 had the territory. Chapter 3 had the Igus. Chapter 5 has this worm thing. Chapter 7 has the thing called the Beast. A boar actually came from the meat factory, which was Chapter 4, but they just threw it in there because, you know, why not, I guess. I don't know. I always thought that every 2 chapters was a boss, a major boss, which is kind of starting to come out to be true. Because Chapter 6 has a boss, like an actual boss, you know, a one-time boss fight. That's it. You know, no sub-boss stuff like that or anything like that. So We're gonna fall down here. I left in that transition because I just kind of thought it was a little cool transition. There's gonna be a bunch of homini running around. The best thing to do for this guy, well, obviously besides bowling from that, is to go berserk, because berserk just wipes this guy clean. And I'm gonna go ahead and let the video take it from here. And I will see you all next time we play some more Splatterhouse on Brutal mode, and I will help you with Chapter 6, or Phase 6, which is called Beast, the Human Heart. As always, take care, everybody.